Hello everybody and welcome back to Corey's Kitchen. Today we're making orange marmalade. Once you've washed your oranges, we're ready to cut them. So what you want to do is you want to cut your ends off. And then cut them into thin slices. And you want to do the same with your lemons. Now just make sure when you're cutting your lemons and your oranges that any seeds that you find, you just remove them. You don't want that in your marmalade. Once you have all your oranges and lemons thinly sliced, you can either use a food processor or a blender or chop them finer by hand. Because I'm doing such a large amount, I'm going to use my Ninja. So that's about the consistency that you want. And what we're going to do next is add these to a pot, and the pot has to be big enough to hold water and all the lemons and oranges. I'm going to just keep chopping these in my Ninja until they're all done and keep adding them to the pot. This is what our lemons and oranges look like after going through the Ninja. The next step is to add about 10.5 cups of water and put it on the stove to simmer. Okay, now we're going to add our water. You might find that there's a few larger chunks. That's okay. Medium heat. And let it start to simmer. Now we have a nice simmer going with our oranges, lemons, and water. We're going to want to put a lid on this, turn the heat off, and let it soak for a minimum of 24 hours. So let it stay overnight. This is going to help draw out the pectin from the oranges, soften the rinds, and mellow out the bitterness that can come from the skins. Here we are, folks. This is our oranges and lemons and water that's been sitting for 24 hours. We're going to put the heat on medium and allow this to cook down about halfway before we add our sugar. It's looking good. It smells amazing. We've got the heat on and we're just going to let it cook down. This is our mixture. It's been on the stove, medium heat, for about an hour now. We're going to add the sugar. We're going to be adding 10 cups of sugar. It's a large pot. And just to note, you can reduce this, just half this recipe as well, or even quarter it. And we're just incorporating the sugar in there, making sure it's mixed in well. With all the sugar mixed in, we've got it on medium-high. Boil for about 20 minutes until it thickens. As we're waiting for this to thicken, you want to make sure that you stir this regularly so it doesn't burn. So we're ready to can this. Make sure that the mixture is heated to 220 degrees minimum. I'm going to add my marmalade to my candy jars. Sterile. Here's our first 5 jars in the water bath. They'll be in there for 10 minutes. I'll remove them and then I'll put the last 4 in.